Hello and welcome to today's tech session, 2 clicks to the cloud with Commvault and Amazon Web Services. Today's session is going to focus around creating an S3 storage container and then adding that as a cloud target in Commvault. The first thing we're going to do is head over to our Amazon Web Services Management Console and click on the S3 location. If you've not created an S3 bucket before, you will be presented with this page. Click on the Create Bucket button and give your bucket a universally unique name. I'm going to call mine Commvault-AWS. I'm also going to set my region to US standard and hit create. This goes out and creates the new bucket. Once your storage bucket creation has completed, you need to now generate the access keys and password so that you can write to this storage bucket through Commvault. You do this by going over to your account and clicking the Security Credentials area. Under Security Credentials, you'll notice the Access Key, ID and Secret Access Key section. Expand this and click the Create New Access Key button. The access key is created and you can see it immediately. It is recommended to download the key file just so that you can keep a copy of it somewhere. I can now take this information and create the cloud library in Simpana. The first thing I'm going to do is copy the access key ID and switch over to our Commvault environment. We add the cloud library by expanding storage resources and libraries. Right click, add cloud storage library. I'm going to give mine a name of AWS_S3_library. The type is automatically set to Amazon S3. It is the first cloud provider in the list. And now I can paste my access key ID. I'll head back over to my configuration page to get my secret access key. I'll copy that and paste that into our secret access key location. Lastly, the bucket name that we created, Commvault-AWS, and OK. This goes out to Amazon, provides our access key and ID, and as you can see, the cloud library is now present in Simpana. This effectively makes this storage target available for backup and archive and any other storage operations available within Simpana. For today's demonstration, what we're going to do is write a backup. To do this, I first need to create a storage policy to address that cloud library. It's going to be a simple backup policy that I'm going to call AWS_S3. It automatically selects the AWS S3 library. That is the first one in the list. And for the purpose of today's demonstration, it's just a simple backup. Now that the storage policy has been created, I can go to a previously configured client and create a backup of a file system where I've got AWS cloud data. The first thing I'm going to do is just quickly take a look at the content I'm protecting, and I'm going to change the storage device to our newly created AWS S3 policy. Now I can kick off the backup. The backup job has commenced, and we can see that we're writing out to our AWS S3 storage policy. Once the backup job has completed, we can check the contents of the cloud library to determine if data was written by checking the properties and the disk usage tab. Here we can see a nice graphical representation of data written to the cloud library. Another way to do this is to head back to the AWS Management Console, go to the S3 storage container, click on the S3 bucket to check the contents from the AWS Management Console, and here we can see a folder has been created and the contents of the folder contain Commvault data. This concludes our tech session for today. If you have any questions, please reach out to cgondek@commvault.com.